I still don't know how your CP is higher than mine. Don't know how that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I have better gear than you.
Mm-hmm.
All I can
Might
think
be
is
my built-in maximize.
I don't
Not
think
built-in
so.
maximize. Built-in crit.
I mean, the thing is that like I said, I have boss damage socket on a lot of my crap, which I know lowers it, but still. I just want to get that plus 12 Rigamore gear now. It's like all I can think about. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because if we get that, Jared, like, the amount of how much better it'll be than, like, just Elry Note equipment will actually be insane. You know? Especially with
Yeah.
the new enhanced event being able to get to plus 9 pretty easily. Maybe not easily, but easier. And possible, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be crazy. Like, that'll actually give us a huge, and I mean huge boost to our CP. You know? Having, like,
Yeah.
plus 9, Reforged 12 freaking equipment. Like, will legitimately be insane. Like, we could actually probably DPS in the freaking Ruzo raid. Or Rosa raid. You know?
Yeah, probably. See, thing is that I really want like sock my gear to have my like solid 50% crit that I don't run alright. And then the amount of maximize the boss damage, right? But doing the calculations to see what kind of sockets I need to get that exact stuff sounds like pain.
I wouldn't worry about it on this gear. Since
Yeah, I'm not.
next year is what you'd want to worry about it. But you also get
I'd have to
free.
try and go for plus 12.
I get, well, Reforged 12. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Because to get any higher is kind of like, if you got like plus 13 or higher, like that'd be insane. You know? Plus 12 is obviously going to be a lot. But like, the thing is, like, think about how many times you just got unlucky even when getting your plus 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think starting with plus 12 is probably, honestly, like a good thing. You know? Like, sure, you could probably, theoretically, get plus 21 even from the start. You know? Or plus 15, you know, if you're lucky. But the thing is the amount
If
of,
I
like,
get plus 21, dude, I don't know how I'd feel.
I don't think it would even
I
be
mean, like,
worth, like, trying to go for those high mounts. Unless, like, you accidentally get it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you get, like, 12, you should just stick it, you know, stick with it. Or you're, like, right at, like, 12, but you're at 11. Like, you just happen to have that many, like, points. You know? Okay, I can do one more. But, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm still in the market to get some other, what's it? Nice. Anyway, I'm still in the market to get, some other stuff. I also don't know if King of Frogs is in the VC, still.
I don't think so.
But he's playing the Monster Hunter Stories too. I didn't know it was on PC.
2's on PC?
Yeah.
Dang.
That means Effort might have played the second one. I don't know. It's kind of tempting to buy. I'm not gonna lie, because then we could play with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad
We still need Rise on PC.
Getting to Reforged 21 costs a lot of resources. I wouldn't worry about 21. I would focus on getting the Reforged 9 at least. Yeah. I mean, I also am going to ask the server that I'm in what kind of, like, Reforged I should go for to, like, re-roll. You know? Because like I said, like, I have plus 10 on 2 pieces and plus 9 on, or plus 8 on 2 other pieces. But I feel like the amount of money it would cost for, like, the chlorophyte seeds and trying to get that instead of just trying to start off with plus 12 might be more. I don't know, though. Because chlorophyte seeds, how expensive are chlorophyte seeds?
It's like 30 million, I believe, for a 10.
For a 10%? Like, see, that's not even that bad if you consider, like, the amount of money you're spending on reforging. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you spend, like, what's it? Like, either 100,000 or 300,000 each just use. So if you just keep using useless gear, you're getting nowhere. You know?
Well, it's like, say, with that amount of Glaucium that would be selling,
Yeah, exactly. It really wouldn't be that much, you know? So, no. I feel like, honestly, going for +8 and +10 wouldn't be
Plus,
that
however much you
bad.
can sell master and accessories for, like,
The thing is, though, that we also
I'm
should
not sure if
probably...
NASide controllers going to do those, but some of them selling that for like around 500 million.
See, my main thing is I'm just very against getting an ice burner because I don't know exactly what ice burners are good, as well as I know Innocent's not like, I feel like ever going to be like good enough, you know, as a character. You know, do I'd be wasting so much of my money and resources that I've collected over this time to get an ice burner that, you know, isn't even on like a super good character. You know?
Yeah.
Plus, I also don't know, like, I don't have that much money, I don't think, for an ice burner, just like straight up. You know? But I don't know. The ice burner you get depends on what Wriggle armor you have. Like, what, Reforge or what, like, it is. Because I'm pretty sure everyone recommends just to get Crimson. At least on, like, a...
Yeah. On supports, you get Sage. That's all I know.
Gotcha.
And whatever armor. I believe the current, like the Sanctum Seraphim or whatever, is also support ice burner.
See, it sucks because, like, when I think about the Rigmarole gear and even, like, the accessories and stuff I'm getting, you know, it's like I think of it more of in a broader sense. Like, you know, once they become bank shareable, it's not going to matter, you know? Like, if and when Vine Crown
Was that
becomes
all
shareable,
stamina?
yeah, and, like, Agate Fragment and stuff like that become bank shareable, it's not going to matter, you know? And, like, same with, like, even Rigmarole gear, like, it'll be fine, you know? It's really free,
Oh,
but yeah, it
heck.
can be used for support. Yeah, so that's my main thought process, right? But like
And
when it
smoke.
comes to an ice burner, I feel like that's like all my funds throughout like all my characters, you know. But on
Yeah.
my innocent, so that's why I have yet to get an ice burner. But
From what I've seen, my Ren is like a pretty insane character.
yeah, I just don't think I'd waste money on ice burners as of yet. Like if I ever get to the part where I'm actually like endgame and doing endgame stuff, yeah. But like say we're so far behind because of one reason, honestly. And that's simply because we haven't done raid. Especially we could have jumped on raid a lot earlier and stuff. But it's because we lag and we didn't have like characters for it, you know, especially ults. You know? So it's gonna be a while to catch up to where people are now. You know? But I wanna work on it. You know, it just ice burners seem like what's it? Something I'd love to try and get, I just don't know if Innocent's a good enough character for it, but yeah. Which color Virgo armor do you have? Because I can help you with that. Well, we go for like the crimson. I don't know if that's what you mean by color. But yeah, of course I'm dead. That's exactly what I mean. Gotcha. Just because I'm pretty sure people just recommend the crimson. At least for Innocent, they recommended it.
As I said, from what I've seen, literally 2 colors are useful.
Just one's for support and one's for damage.
Yep.
Yeah. See, if ice burners were kind of cheap, 100% I'd get them. But from what I hear, it's probably going to cost me like 7 freaking billion to get an ice burner, you know? Like, see, if it was even like 1 billion, 2 billion, it's like, yeah, I could get that, you know? Not too bad, but I have a feeling it's going to be like 7 million. So, Wander Marchin's out of the picture. I mean, technically, if I keep this armor instead of going for a new set, you know? But, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, to me, it's more so the price when it comes to ice burners. You know? I just don't think I'd be able to give up all my time I've spent saving it elsewhere as right now. Like, we don't have very good...
I despise this part.
I just can't see anything that's happening. Ever. In this freaking dungeon.
Because this is like the one situation where Ace in the Hole becomes completely useless.
See, I'm not gonna lie, the main reason why I want to just use my Rigor gear that I have, and why I want, like, Jared to do the same Rigor gear that he has, is just because with it, especially with sockets and stuff, our CP and our damage is just gonna skyrocket. You know? And I feel like with that, we'd be able to farm Trosh more for, like, XP. You know, without dying as much, with being able to kill it faster. And that's the main reason I want to continue to, like, use it. Just try to upgrade, like, what we have. You know? Because if we can kill Trosh as well as participate and, like, clear raid easier and stuff, it just seems like the better option. You know, than trying to sit around and wait longer, you know? But if it's recommended to go for, like, plus 12s and stuff like that, it's like, well, do it. It just... That's the main reason I'd like to stick with the same stuff. The best ones for Crimson are Horde of Darkness and Divinity of 7 Worlds. I'll probably go for whichever one looks cooler or whichever one is cheaper. Unless one's way better than the other. Yeah, I actually upgraded my CP a bit by putting some better alters on, but... Like I say, we're definitely ready for the raid. Like the, not Bertha raid, but this one. You know? Especially if we put on our damage setup.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Because then we're rocking some serious firepower.
Yes, sir. And just like I said, finding people for it just seems like a pain. Plus, I want to try to get our other people masterclass first before we start doing raids a bunch. So we can just focus clearly on making, like, getting stronger, you know?
So what are we doing now?
I guess we can go to our Asia and ad. Yeah. That's my main thought process, though, is I want to get a new computer before doing raid, because even off stream, I don't think I'd be able to handle it. And then, what's it? I want to get the masterclass and our other characters so I don't have to worry about them as much, you know, as well as they're all, like, at a good gear level. And then I want to focus on, like, actually doing the main raid and stuff, like on alts as well as our mains and stuff like that. Although the big problem is they're going to be really expensive because, one, they're in high demand, and two, they left quite a while ago. Yeah. I kind of figured. But see, like I said, me and Jared haven't really gone out of our way too much to specifically ED farm and stuff like that. Like, ever. You know? So. Huh? Okay. So. Yeah. That's why I want a money farm. But that's why the first thing I want to do is get masterclass in all of our characters. And then try to focus on gearing our mains up more. And, like, once we have masterclass and other people, try to just go for doing the raids every week. You know? And then, like, just be farming Trosh and stuff in the meantime. And just trying to get money and XP. You know? And then hopefully getting the raid accessories and stuff. And then money for, like, glorified seeds and ice burners. And then start climbing. That's the plan. So much use scrap here. So me and Jared kind of have a system of what we want to go for. It's kind of slow. Even though now it's actually picking up. Now that we got the gear that we wanted. But I think all we're waiting for now is the heroics to get the extra socket on these things. Because once we have that, I think we can easily reach the CP needed to do master class. For getting money, it's better to do ice, right? Yeah, I know. I'm saying, like, focus on getting money and doing Trosh for XP. Because I know there's a bunch of ways of getting money. I give it to this. And plus there's a title for ice, right? Bars. But, yeah, but I also want to get this accessory because it's supposed to be better than the Ignia thing, so I want to get that. But, yeah. Plus you get yeah. One of the best in the game. Mm-hmm. Like I said, me and Drew got it kind of playing down on what we want to do. Like I said, the only thing that's been holding us back is the fact that we wanted to get better Elry node gear. But now that we have at least a 9% ignore enemy defense, and I upgraded my innocent set, all we're waiting on is to get the heroic things to where we can get the wedges. So we've been farming like heroics. And then once we have that, we're going to try to get the Foru title on people. that we don't have it on yet. And once they're there, master class. So, honestly, in theory, we probably will be starting master class very soon. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna stop doing like extra heroic grinding. Because I'm pretty sure we like have, or we just about have the things we need. If you guys are okay with it, can I join? For what? Because right now we're just gonna be doing 3 heroics, an L City, an L Tower Defense, and probably some Water Dragon Sanctum. But if you want to do it for that, sure, feel free. But we're just doing some alt dailies mostly, and just trying to get some extra L tiers.
My ad is holding a surprising amount of weapon wedges.
Imagine.
He has 2 and he can craft 1.
Yeah. I just really want to get, like I said, if we keep up with heroics, we'll slowly be building more extras anyway, but... Yeah. Okay. Wait, the syntax, and then I guess we will probably do L City first, and like the L Tower Defense. Then we'll do heroics, and then I guess just farm El Redote for a bit. Cause then it's like, yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get it. So yeah, we probably will be ending stream a good bit earlier than usual. So I don't even know if we'll wind up using our stamina. Like all of it. Obviously, we're gonna use some of it. Mainly for 2 reasons, right? First, I want to start like knocking out Elsword earlier, to where we have a little bit of free time before exercise and Brawlhalla, right? As well as I really, really want to look into getting a new PC. Because I need a new one. For, obviously, Elsword, but just streaming in general. And just playing games that I want to play. Like, my Game Pass that costs, like, a bunch of money is kind of just, like, ticking away. And I want to use it. And my Xbox sucks. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the new Xbox anytime soon. So, I'm just going to play whatever games I can on PC. But I need a better PC for that. So, that's my plan. Yeah. As well as, it's make your own dinner kind of night. So, me and Drew all have to make our own dinner.
Kind of night.
Because as you can see, like, this is very laggy. I also cannot wait to play the new Eve class, bro. See, the thing is that, like, I had a feeling Elsword would be cool, but, like, Elsword's also kind of just a boring character for the most part. You know? Like, see, nothing about Genesis really called out to me, specifically, you know? Like, I wasn't, like, specifically interested in Genesis. It was just kind of fourth path, why not, right? But, like, say, Eve is actually, like, a really cool character, right? That, like, I think it'd be cool. So it really depends on what they add, because I'm sure I'm going to play it no matter what it is, right? For content, as well as, like, why not just play it, right? But I hope it, like, actually has some, like, interesting things that make me actually really hyped to play it. You know, because Genesis didn't really have any of that too much. Like, Genesis, to me, just seemed like another character, you know? I just don't know what they're going to do for Eve, though, because I feel like, what kind of ideas could they even have? Since they already have a physical attacker, a magical attacker, and the summon path. You know what I mean?
Use the port.
That would actually be kind of... I mean, isn't, like, her summoner kind of a support?
Doesn't matter.
Just a full support Eve. You know?
Yes, exactly.
Just buffs, debuffs, heals, unlimited mana. You know? That's pretty great. I feel like Eve is such like a forgettable character as of right now, so I hope like, you know, at least to me, it's more of a forgettable character. You know?
Yeah, if I didn't remember them just from being like one of the like first 5 characters, I probably would forget about them, honestly.
Yeah. Kind of like I always forget about Aura.
Yeah. See, again, it's just one of those things where Aura is a character that I would forget about, so I remember them.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
But yeah, Eve's always been like a really cool character to me. It's just something that I haven't really clicked with. Like I like the what's it, Code Serial, the one with like the energy needles and stuff like that. But I don't know, I feel like a new class would be exactly what I need. I just want a class that makes me question Innocent being my main, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that means it would have to be more fun than Innocent. You know, more like fluid and stuff like that. And if that's the case,
why I'm looking forward to the ad.
Yeah. The thing is,
Because I feel like
Lucille,
I hate both the
cool.
other ad paths, right? So I feel like they can't do a third bad ad path.
Mm-hmm. See, for me, it's more like Lucille's all really cool paths, and I love Lucille, so I feel like they couldn't really mess it up no matter what they did. You know? Like, I'd be extremely interested in it.
I'm telling you, CL chooses to die.
Uh-huh. Like, some characters I'm not even, like, really excited for at all. Like, Aura or Chung. Like, they don't really, like... I feel like they're just gonna play a lot like... basically Genesis, where it just feels like you're playing an L-Sword or something, just with different skills.
Yeah.
You know? Because, like, I feel like when I'm playing, like, Innocent, I feel like I'm playing a completely different Lucille than the other two. You know?
That feeling. Mostly with that. I haven't tried the other Arnas.
Yeah, exactly.
This ad act feels like cool.
Now the Genesis is like all for anything. Obviously it's OP. Lord Knight's pretty fun to play, but like I said, I still prefer Lord Knight. In all honesty. Lord Knight's just too cool for school.
I'd say I probably prefer Genesis for PvE.
Then Magic Knight.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, Lordstar's kind of sick, but it feels like he was kind of made for PvP, you know?
Yeah. Ow. Like I said, bro, I just so badly want more of the characters. But yeah, doesn't the like I said, Eve isn't gonna release until like October for us. Because it releases like September 6th in KR, right? So it's cool for them, you know? But I just want to see it and be super hyped to play it. That's my hope.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering why I was having mana problems, but I wasn't awakened.
Unlucky.
Until it wasn't.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to just think of when I can make time to like try to do the Foru events on our other characters to get the title. You know? But I just like don't see a good opportunity. It's like if we get in the way of Monster Hunter time, you know? Or of like this Elsword time. You know? To be fair, I mean like this Elsword time also goes by pretty quick. Like saying as we did all that extra stuff, you know, and still need this time, and if we didn't have to do extra stuff today, you know,
Yeah.
we'd be perfectly fine to finish stamina and have time to do like some of those extra things. Okay, I'll move these tiers down here. Check these mad lads out real quick, and then we'll hop into some heroics. Okay, heroics. Skating. Yeah, there's just so much stuff I want to do in Elsword. So it's just... It's tough. Because there's so many dailies to do, too. Like I said, like, with Masterclass, it doesn't throw too much of a wrench into the way, because we just would, do, like, Masterclass instead of doing, like, Heroic and Elreno farming. You know what I mean? Unlucky.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't think it throws too much of a wrench into that, you know? But, it's fine. Well, I want to get the buff, so we'll wait 20 seconds real quick, you know? But, once we finish, like, our event dailies, that'll be huge. That'll be a huge time save, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because then at night, we could just do, like, Elreno stuff, too. You know? Either way, basically we just save time, regardless, right? So it just seems like a nice thing to do. Right? Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. I'm excited. I really am. It's just, as of right now, the main thing that's kind of, like, giving me a headache is thinking of trying to do the 4 event on, Levy and, what's it? Bluin. It's just gonna take, like, either a big chunk of time of one day or, like, be spread out as just more time across, like, a couple days, you know? I don't know. It's not, like, huge or anything like that. Like, maybe I'll do it at night. I don't know. I don't want to dig into other time, you know? But see, we're also not gonna be done event dailies for, like, a while. You know? And I feel like, as of right now, we're kind of, like, done with Elreno farming, like, in all honesty. Like, there's a few things I'd like to get, like the E+2s and stuff, but, like, honestly, I think my gear is actually really solid for, like, even my Levy and stuff like that. And I'm pretty happy with it, you know? So it's like, if we just do, like, the L City on both of our characters and no tower defense, I feel like we can manage on just those L tiers and, like, L tier fragments, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think, like, we need to do Elreno dailies either for, like, the, you know... I think we just do those two stages.
That one L tier?
Yeah. So, yeah. I think we just do those stages a day, then we do the SDs to upkeep the, metal. You know? Mostly, I wanted to save it for days that's actually worth it. Right? But,
yeah.
And then Heroics I want to try to do, like, every day, even once we don't necessarily need them, just because wedges, as well as the magic stones for money. And we probably will want the certificates for future things anyway. You know? But yeah, like SDs and Heroics really don't take that long. You know? Especially once we gear our people up more. You know? Specifically, like, Innocent Renda doesn't take very long, but... Like I said, I only care about doing Heroics and, yeah, mostly just Heroics on an ult. Like, I don't even care about doing SDs on an ult too much. You know? It's more so the fact that we just need to do SDs for the title and Asia and stuff right now. You know? And maybe eventually, like I said, I'll want to throw in gearing Chung up or another character, but I feel like really, in all seriousness, we should probably just try and get our mains up. Because I think I care a lot more about, like, having super high ERP and, like, a really OP character than I do just having, like, some ults, some things, you know?
You should be terrified of these things, by the way.
I'm fine.
I got hit at full health and activated my time steal.
Yeah.
This person didn't have time steal.
Syntac?
Is he the one that died?
Yeah.
Yes. I thought it was Yara at first.
I can teleport away, so it's fine.
And again, he's the one that doesn't get the buff. Unlucky.
He'll be fine. No, please, God, no. I don't want to avoid these things with lag with 4 people in it. That's when you'd get mad at me.
Technically, you don't have to avoid.
I mean,
We'll make sure to get him with time steal this time. and myself.
What
Turn
the
now, obviously.
heck?
He literally just flew through in super armor and staggered me.
That's cheap as fuck. I'm gonna stand still the entire 5 pumps and then run away. I did it.
Personally, I prefer the air. Clown.
I hate the boss who have invincibility, bro. It hurts. It hurts me inside, outside, everywhere. It really does.
Inside, outside, middle
All
side,
around me, bro.
every side.
Yes, sir. I don't like how I completed the quest. It makes me think that. Well, that's it. We just forgot a heroic yesterday, like one. Yeah, okay, it was a weekly. I was hoping that was the case. I'm lagging so freaking hard. It just makes me sad to think at a point in Elsword we were actually one of like the high ERP kids, you know? But since the raid hit it and walled us, now it's like we're half of what everyone else's CP is.
Yep.
Makes me sad.
The boss already.
That's why I need to get stronger, dude. Like my
Even
sister.
further beyond. Cringe.
That's what makes me Elsword and L'Oreal.
Eh?
It's great. Anyway. I think we can get there, though. Really, the boost we need, right, is the Flames of Judgment weapon. Our armor we need to get up a bit. And then we need Exodia. Which I know you're thinking, that sounds like a lot of things. We just need to upgrade our weapons, our armor, and our accessories. Right?
Uh-huh.
But it's
To
true.
be fair, that's about what I expected. We also need to get higher ERP.
Yeah, so we basically need to do everything. You know? To be fair, since returning to Elsword, we've gotten better armor, and we're working on getting better weapons, at least for our ults and stuff, so theoretically it shouldn't be that bad.
And
Plus,
we've got
bro,
better accessories.
Yeah, even on our mains. So, that's what I'm saying, Jared. That's what I'm saying! This next loop will be nothing. This next wall, nothing, bro. The next wall after this wall is going to be Bertha. Right? But I mean, honestly, getting 1,000,000 CP doesn't even seem that hard. You know? Like, if we get the Flames of Judgment weapon with a bunch of
I'm
crap
currently
in it,
rocking 270, but you do you.
270, bro? Cringe. I'm rocking like 400 and whatever. Anyway, with our...
Is that really the power of a +10 versus a +9?
I also have, like, the stupid temporary armor. And by that I mean Ice Burner. I'm just get the same thing that was burning up bread. But what's it? Like, if we got, preferably +9, but even +8 Rigor gear with, like, the Reforge, like, what we have now, you know, or if we try to go for, like, the +12 or whatever, you know, we'll be crazy, right? As well as we get the Flames of Judgment weapon, right? Like, that'll already be a pretty nice increase, especially if we get good Mystic Stones on it, right? Which we've been doing Rigor or Varnamir dailies just for that, right? And then we get Exodia, bro. I mean, absolutely crazy.
And we obliterate.
Exactly. I'm just sick of being a side character, you know what I mean, Jared?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be one of the big names, right? I feel like I'm living in the past, right?
Exactly.
Be the future. That's not open. Let's kiss the top of my water bottle.
You're like that one guy in the Moonlit Black Cats.
Uh-huh.
People see ya, but they don't even know your name.
Mm-hmm. I can basically fly, so.
I can basically fly too.
I mean, I can glide and I can gain some elevation with teleport sometimes.
I can glide and gain some elevation and hover.
It's gonna be crazy the day we do our first raid, bro. I feel like it's gonna feel so exhilarating and thrilling, and just a chance of getting one of the.
That's gonna be very laggy.
I mean,
If
yes.
it isn't though, MVP, easy.
That would actually be crazy, right? We've just been like overestimating this raid by a ton, right? And it's literally just like we clap it.
Yeah.
Like you and me are like
except for that third part.
second and third damage, besides like the main DPS.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Which I think would make sense, seeing as that everyone else would probably just be a support.
Yes. But we're also gonna have raid alts that are meant to get carried. Like this, the people you're looking at right now, basically. Like I said, my plan is to use my
Final boss already.
Isn't it though?
It's funny because this time it is the final boss.
Anyway, but I'm gonna use my Aisha and my Sturbs as my support people. Like as raid alts. And then I'll have my Innocent as my main raid lad.
I don't know if I have another good support.
I mean, like I said, even if we can have one person a week doing raid, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. If we can have 3, that would be optimal.
I mean, Liberator gives boss damage.
Liberator also eats dirt for breakfast. Okay.
Yes.
I'm already
Doesn't
at
matter
1
what he
CP,
eats.
and I don't even have
boss damage.
rigmarole. You're probably using a damage ERP page, though. Right?
And, like, plus 13 Ellery node armor. Like, plus 14 weapon. Like, the second raid weapon, like the Pronium.
Take a look. How do I do that? Am I near you? That's not what I meant to do. Put me back in the lead, please. Okay. Well, he's running Exodia, it looks like. So, there's that.
Plus Ice Burner.
Yeah, plus the Ice Burner. Plus 10 Void Weapon, kind of cringe.
And his gear is kind of cringe. Like, look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty cringe,
And
not gonna lie.
Ew. Strength Wisdom Necklace. Normal Ring of Fury. What is this?
Normal Ring of Fury. Yikes, bro. Yikes.
Man, I am kind of cringing just looking at that.
I imagine what gives him the bulk of his CP is the Exodia and the, what's it? Ice Burner.
And Survival of the Cold probably doesn't hurt.
Wait, is the raid stuff bank shareable?
Is it?
No, I just don't think it shows on other people.
That makes sense.
Is that, like, did you actually get those as raid drops? Or, what's it? Are those, like, temporary on your person? I guess you're also masterclass. I didn't think about that aspect.
Does the weapon accessory even, like, show up? I feel like there's not much point in getting a hanger for that.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, yeah, I see it.
We got a bunch of weapons.
Very unnoticeable. But I guess that thing's normally red and running a blue weapon.
Wait, you crafted the, accessories?
Yeah, I believe when you complete raid or dismantle some raid stuff, you get material.
Oh, that's cool. Like, really cool.
So if you get unlucky for long enough, eventually maybe.
I don't know how many runs of this we're gonna do, but we'll do a couple, I guess. Mainly because it's what's it? I would like to use all of our stamina, but
How do you get those blazing crystals? Just from dismantling accessories and weapons? Because by using 5 you can get an accessory, by using like 15 you can get a weapon.
if someone drops a weapon, you got a blazing crystal. If you dismantle the raid weapon, you get 5. You need 5 to craft a piece of Exodia. Oh, so basically you can just use a weapon as a thing, and if someone else gets a weapon, you just get a blazing crystal.
That's pretty cool.
That actually
Hot
is really
fact.
cool. Yes.
Blazing on fire.
No. Is that no to something else, or is that to what we were saying? I don't know if I'm just very delayed. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, I really want to do raid. It's just, it's going to be too laggy. I feel like even off stream. And I don't think me and Dirk quite have our ults ready yet. Like our mains, I
And where
think
did
are
you say
definitely.
now? Did you say it in party chat?
Yeah.
If so, that was to the bank shareable.
Oh, gotcha. I just don't have anything on except like the chats, so I only see like party and like guild messages. So
Oh, yeah, I should probably put both those in the same place. Not thinking about it.
who's alive right now? There's a person at the end here. Where's this last enemy? Am I just blind? Where is he?
Anyone got any lock-ons?
Was it someone at the bottom or someone at the top? Okay, there you go.
I'm assuming the top.
I think it was a bottom enemy that went to the top and teleported to someone. Yeah, like I said, once me and Jared have our raid ults ready and we have like masterclass and all of our characters, raid's just what's up next. The main reason I figure masterclass will give us a nice CP boost, as well as then our characters are basically where we want them, like our ults. You know? Even though I know it's a bit backwards to go for masterclass first, but I don't care.
Masterclass, Rigmore gear before we go for the raid.
Listen, Jared.
Might try some prunium, you know?
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, either way, I am really looking forward to doing the raid. It's just, like I said, so far, our main goal hasn't changed where we want to get masterclass to all of our characters. That comes first. And then, our mains. And doing raid and stuff. Hopefully by that time I can get a better PC. And we will be SETI spaghetti. Clapped. This is me smacked by this. Honestly, though, in all seriousness, we could probably stop doing a lot of the extra farming and probably even start working on the other things. Because, like I said, if we do heroics every day, right? We do the SDs every day. And then we do, like, the just L City and L Tower defense, right? We're still working on getting L tiers, just slower, but we also don't need as many L tiers, so it's not really needed, or really need any. It would just be kind of, like, nice upgrades. Right? So, honestly, we should probably, with, like, our free time, instead of spending our stamina on that, doing something different, right?
Yeah.
My main thought process, right, is that we should try and work on getting our other characters' their Foru events done. You know?
Yeah.
Like, get all the growth events out of the way. Which, we'll probably just choose a set of characters, you know? And just work on them. You know? Yeah. Mainly because I feel like it just makes sense to try to get that out of the way first. Because that'll be the thing that'll actually take time to get done. Plus, if we don't know if we want Dosi accessories on all of our people. You know?
Yeah.
So, I know. The main thing, though, is that as of right now, I feel like we should definitely, like, probably starting tomorrow, just try to focus on getting growth events done in our ults. Right? At least to an extent. Like, we should get it, like, as much as we can done, like, Sturban and all that stuff, and then with the void weapons that they get from theirs. You know? Everything that we can do, like, quickly, like, the only thing I would think that we can't do quickly is all the Dosi we'd have to do. Unless we can do it by using, like, the tickets. You know? And then the SDs will probably spread across 3 days, since you have to do 5, we might as well get the dailies since they don't have SD title, right?
Yeah.
But we can work on most of it and then just finish off whatever we need to do with the ad dungeon and then transfer it to another character. You know, so then we just have a chain of weapons going. The one thing though is that we're gonna have to transfer our Elria node armor, Elria node accessories, and Igni accessories and stuff, like every character we go to. But that honestly doesn't seem that bad. That's like all we have to transfer. You know? I just figure if we're gonna have to do ad dungeon on like all of our ults, you know, it's probably a good idea to transfer the accessories between them too. You know? But after they have their growth event done, we probably don't have to worry about transferring all the accessories. Probably just like the Ring of Fury and Builder Destruction necklace. And obviously the armor. But I just feel like that makes the most sense, because I really think that we're ready to start masterclass in our ults. Like, well, start working on the other things besides the heroics now. Since I'm pretty sure we have enough of the heroic things. And our gear's good. And like I said, I think if all of our characters just have like the armor, the accessories, and then their like void weapons, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be able to take ad dungeon. You know, until they get a drop. So, yeah. I did Master Road before doing Ross Raid. Yeah, I mean, same. Like, our main's already like Masterclass, and like, we do, what's it? Rigamore, and we don't have all of the Masterclass stuff done, but. Yeah. So we're set there too. It's just, like I said, on our ults, we're not there. But we don't, basically all we want to do for our ults, at least, for a majority of them, is literally just get the masterclass. And put them in, like, the book. That's all I care about. And then we'll probably choose our favorite characters, like, write them down, and then we might actually focus on trying to make those, like, legitimate ults, you know? Like, trying to, like, gear them up and stuff to do extra farming, you know? Like, I'm sure I'm going to keep using Sturbs and Aisha for, like, the raid every week. Because I'm pretty sure they're, like, the only, like, actual raid support characters I have. Unless, I guess you could count my, what's it, Celestia? You know? So, I don't know. The main thing, though, is that I just don't feel like actually gearing a bunch of characters. Because I'm only going to want to play the characters I really enjoy. So I'm probably only going to wind up gearing, like, 1 or 2 other characters besides my main. But I'll at least get my other people, like, to the 300 KCP and Masterclass. And then they should be able to be at least good raid ults, you know, for, like, support. So, yeah. The main thing that's overwhelming, though, is we have so many characters that we're going to need to get, like, Dosey accessories on and, freaking the growth event. I feel like it's just going to be super overwhelming. But, like I said, if we stop doing the extra farming, that gives us a ton of time on our characters to work on it, you know. Plus, how I like to see it is any progress is more than no progress on it, you know what I mean? Like, if we mess up and skip a day or, I don't know, make any mistakes because we do something extra or don't do enough, it's like, it's whatever. You know, at least we're making some progress over no progress on it. You know? Then once all of them have their stupid Dosey crap, and all of them have their stupid Foru title, which means they'll already have their void weapon and we're sharing armor, means we can heckin' do Masterclass. And then after that, year and a half, we'll be set to use whatever characters we want as ults. Because I'd say one of the reasons I main Innocent, Forza is my favorite character of like all time that I've played, right? But also because it's hard to tell which of my characters are actually good because they've never been balanced, like to where they were the same amount. So like, I don't know how good a Eternity Winner is compared to my Innocent or my, like, I don't know, Blade Master, simply because they've never had like the same gear and stuff, ever. So, it'll be nice to do a Masterclass, because I'll actually be able to, like, learn more about them and how they function, if I really like them. So, I'm excited, but also nervous. However, I'm excited to not farm heroics and freaking Elria node every day, I can tell you that for sure. Okay. Anyway, though, chat, mostly just Syntac. He's the homie and sticks by even after blue screen. I think we're gonna hop off for now because, like I said, I want to look into some PC stuff, and we have to make our own dinner, so that will take a while. And then, like I said, I have to exercise and stuff before Brawl, so yeah. But we will be here tomorrow with some more Elsword, and like I said, we're probably gonna be working on like the growth events and trying to work on our ults more so. You know, after doing like basic, what's it? Like daily stuff that we would do. So that'll be fun. Even though most of it I feel like will be solo stuff, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can have mascots over characters, and then this stupid book. I don't know if I have the book on this person. Is there like a hotkey for the book? I don't know.
You could set one, but there's not a base one.
Okay, let me get Aisha in the book really quick, just so I can view the book, as well as, you know, user. I just buy it from Ariel, question mark, Camilla.
Mm-hmm.
Store. It's the Mysterious Collection book, right?
Yep.
So expansive.
Very expansive.
That's what I'm saying. El Search Party collection has been activated.
Sounds so dangerous.
Aisha in the book, bro. Just some flat deeps. Yeah. Like I said, we have some characters that are still unregistered in here, but it's gonna be so nice just filling out this heckin' book, bro. But we have some characters that we definitely need to gear up a little bit before they end, yes. Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be a doozy, and probably this next week probably. It'll take a while to get the growth event stuff done, like on all of our characters. But it'll be fine. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna hop off. But I will hopefully see you guys either later when we do Brawl stream, or tomorrow with some more Elsword. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, anyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Syntac, for joining us. It's pretty fun. Nice to have a carry, you know? Especially someone with 1 million CP. More CP than I've seen in my entire life. But I'll catch you guys.